Beautiful. Look at the very old female, and one of its, more special the female that we're facing now. One of the left ears look like it's folding into backwards. It could be been in an accident of fire before. She's facing that way, as you can see there. And that it could be one of the signs to indicate the elephant is a lot more old. There's been a lot of experience from her in a different ways. She's a very old female. And also tiny little ones. Very, very cute. Elephant is amazing. It's operating in families. All these elephant here are all families. They won't get separated altogether. They were going to live together for life. If one of it or two, if somehow it get to be separated, the whole breeding herd of elephant, in a daily basis, they go and look for the other 2 or 3 that means get separated from the rest of the herd. And by that time, they will be a lot more aggressive to anything else that comes across with it out in wild. It could be vehicle, it could be human being. So it's just really, really dangerous. If elephant is seeking for one member of the family that has been lost, or it might be get separated for some reasons, it's really, really becoming more dangerous. All of them look like they're having 2 to 3 youngsters here. Look, they're still young, age of under 6 months old, age of old. Most of these 3 youngsters that are here. A lot more protective from the breeding herd, the youngster. If anything come here, or lions or whatever, the youngster will be all in the middle, and the mother will try to push the lion away. Or if you come across a vehicle with them, what they'll do, the mother will put them all into the middle of the rest of the herd. And really, as you can see, the youngsters are right in the middle. They won't be outside. They will be right in the middle. It's how the protection of the elephant, and most of the time, how it's been structured. And now, as I mentioned early in the morning today, wherever with us on the drive, we'll start to witness quite a lot of breeding herd of elephant enter into the area. So because of we right at the end of the season of Marula, and also we have a round-leaf teak. Is one of the trees that elephant migrate into different areas, which is far north and also into the area in southern Juma. So most of the time, elephant will be here. They will migrate from north into south, from south to north. They're always playing that role here, in and out. It's very amazing. Elephant, when it gets to mate, it takes at least somewhere around 22 months. That is a pregnancy period of the elephant. After that, nearly 2 years, it will give youngster. And the youngster will start to mate with the female when it reaches up to 5 to 6, 7 years. Will start to mate. Male will be more interested in the female, and she will become pregnant. So early stage like that. And she will have, babies after 22 months. If she's 5 years old, in the age of 6 or 7 years, she will have a youngster. So it's a very, it's one of the animals that's, when it comes to growing, is very, very fast, more especially the female. A male elephant, when it gets to at least 18 age of old, is when he kicked out from the matriarch society and gone and join so-called bachelor herd. We have 2 groups here. There's an elephant inshore right in the dam wall. 2 of them that just spotted earlier on with Jan here. He's not a part of this group, I believe. They just came here, and this breeding here, they just come and met them here. They won't join there because on that age, they're still young, is where they start to think or start to test themselves that they're bulls and most of the time what they do, they like to mate with the female, and they're not that much experienced, and the female doesn't like that at all. As you know that out in the wild, the survival of the fittest, if bull's a lot more strong, is the one that is going to mate, and that it also helps when it comes to genetic issue. If it's big bull and looking very good, female is going to be interested on. Look at them, all of them that feel more vulnerable because it's quite open here, and they're having youngster, and the protection of the youngster, it need at least a little bit in the area where it's a little bit thick, is where the youngster feel like a lot more safe. Look at that young male just joining the female, and most of the time will be interested on the young females. Will take a trunk and sniff on the female, especially the behind legs is the area that she will go. Look at there, she's behind. He's checking on it. Look, is how she can test whether the male or female is in mass or not. If it's really on mass, is where you can find that you'll try to follow that particular female. But most of the time, you find all males that are a lot more experienced. They protect the youngster when it comes to mating. Is the one that like to mate. They will get to the female first and try to mate before the youngster came in. And always, I even mention this, the youngster, because elephant is not something that they can simply get to mate. Look at the two young males are testing each other for the power, and that helps. They're not fighting actually, it's kind of a play. So most of the time these young males, quite often what they do, because sexual activity is very active, they can become on mass at any time. However, if they come across the scent of the female that is on mass, automatically they will be on mass, will start to on a sexual gland to drip also on the urine. It will be also, on the sexual part of the male, it will be always urinating to show that she's really, or he is ready for female. Most of the time, these young teenagers are a lot more inquisitive on pushing or playing or charging vehicle off into the areas where there might be. Most of the time, playing can really cause a serious fight between teenagers. And the reason why they keep on doing that is because the females are close by here. They want to test each other's power. If the other one wins on the other one, if he's a lot more stronger, is the one that will come behind the females. But it's not mean that it's going to mate. It's a lot more difficult for a female to accept a young bull to join on mating.
Finished.
Yeah, it was this kind of behavior that was happening earlier on. Remember when Jan told us there's two elephants into the area. Look like they're chasing each other. It could be these teenagers a lot more inquisitive when it comes to playing, pushing each other. So this is what actually it was taking place into the area. You can see sometimes in the bigger dams where it's, oh, this is a really, it looks like it will be a serious fight here. A full-grown elephant, if the both of them are really on mass, what happened, they avoid each other. They might be 20 meters away, but always if they face north, they all face north. There will be no one that face right into the opposite direction. The reason of it is because two of them, once they become on mass, as you know, elephant if it's on mass is a lot more dangerous. So they don't need each other to come across, because as a result, if they're on mass, they won't tolerate each other. They'll fight. Once they fight, as a result, most of the time, if two elephants become en masse, they can really kill each other. So they might be in a distance of 20 meters away, 10 to 15 or 20 meters away, facing the right same direction. When they graze, they go to the same direction, and they changing together, because the reason of it, the other one is afraid because the other one can come behind and touch through the animal from behind, and that it can, as a result, the wound that might cause by other elephant to the other elephant, it can cause death most of the time.